Hello and welcome to pdfsupply.com. Today we're going to be testing an IC698CRE020. This is an RX7i redundant processor. For this test, I'm going to be using an IC698CHS017 rack and an IC698 PSA100 power supply. Now, in my test lab, before I actually do a test on a processor that could be troubled or that we think is troubled, we take a quick examination of the top and the bottom or back and front of the circuit board to make sure that when the processor has been pushed in and out next to the power supply, no chips have been broken off. We look for burnt traces, indications of possible power surges. And then lastly, we look at the connectors, which there are two sets on the back, which attach to the back plane for bent pins or pins that have been pushed in that are not conducting properly. Okay. So if it looks physically in good shape, next thing that we would do is we would put it in the rack and screw it down, as you can see here, and power it up. During the power up process, it's going to go through its self-diagnostic. Self-diagnostic is going to give a quick overview of the processor's health, and if you get an OK light, that's typically an indication that the processor is in good working condition. It doesn't mean that you won't be having problems elsewhere in the rack, but it's usually a good indication to start with. Okay. So now, once I have an OK light, I'm going to go ahead in my Prof C Machine Edition software. Connect up to the processor. I want to go into program mode. Target on my top menu bar. When that drop-down menu opens, I'm going to go to diagnostics. What I want to do in diagnostics is just take a quick look at the controller and I/O fault tables. And if I don't see anything very significant or any telltale sign of an issue that would concern me, I go back to target on the top menu, online commands in the drop-down, clear, and I'm going to clear controller and I/O fault tables. And then I'm going to go down through my download process. Download and start active target. Now, one of the things that you'll notice is that my toggle switch is in the bottommost position in stop disabled. I want to be able to test that this is functioning properly and not holding us up. So I'm going to keep it in the stop mode while it goes through the hardware configuration and logic download. And once I do have an OK from my Prof C Machine Edition to go into run mode, then I can test that switch, both functions, first and second positions. Okay, so I've been able to get through the download process. Now I'm going to check the run switch. I'm going to go to run with outputs disabled. I'm going to get a run light. This is two LEDs on now. And the second position, which is run with outputs enabled. All three lights are on right now. Okay. So now this processor is in good working condition, good working health. If you are still having problems with your processor, your problem could lie elsewhere. It could be within the I/O rack somewhere, or something that the I/O cards are connected to, potentially a fault that's being detected because of a short. And if you're still stumped after that, this is something that we commonly repair or can replace. We keep these in stock. So if you need help, please call us at 1-800-360-6802 or find us online at www.pdfsupply.com. Thank you.